Hey guys, welcome to Life Happens, Let's Fix It. I'm John. Today we're gonna see if I can figure out how to get my air compressor working again. It quit working, so I figured I'd let y'all follow along while I break into this thing and see if I can fix it. And if so, show you guys how I did it. I've had this compressor for some time now. It's supposedly an oilless air compressor. I looked up the specs online based on the model number. And I've never had to oil it, so it's not surprising. It's 110 max PSI. It's a little 2-gallon tank, and it came with a hose. And I think this was one of those combo kits that came with a nailer. So it's been a good little tool for me. It's kind of loud. I've not seen an actual spec for the decibel level, but one reviewer I read online estimated it's about 85 decibels, so I can attest to the fact that it's very loud. Whenever I turn it on to let it power up, I typically leave the room or leave the area and let it run and come back. But anyway, went to plug it in the other day and turn it on, so it's plugged in now, and you can see nothing's happening. So anyway, I'm gonna break into it and see if I can figure out what's going on. See there, we got a bad switch. All right, to further confirm that the switch is the problem, I've got this unplugged. I'm just going to short these two wires out, mimic a switch in the on position, and when we plug it in, assuming everything else is okay, this should start it up just by plugging it in. All right. So here goes the plug. All right, so just like that, with a multimeter and a little bit of work, we've diagnosed that the switch is the problem. So now it's off to Amazon to see if I can find a replacement. So I had this switch that we pulled out sitting on my desk because I had ordered a replacement from Amazon. And like anything sitting on your desk, you get to fidgeting with it and playing with it during the day. And I noticed sawdust was like continually falling out. Every time I flipped the switch, a little bit of sawdust would fall out. So I got to thinking, maybe that's what's wrong with this. So I banged around on it and got as much sawdust out as I could. So let's test it out on the meter and see what happens. We'll start with it off. So no beep when it's off, which is as expected. Turn it on. And wouldn't you know it, it's working. All right, my package arrived today from Amazon, and got my 5 switches. Came with connectors that we won't need, obviously, but nice to have, and nice for you to know if you order the same thing. And then here's my switch that we diagnosed the problem with and got the sawdust out of. So I'm just going to throw this out just in case, you know, the very rare chance that there's some sawdust in there that might catch on fire, be in with the electrical current. So to be safe, I'm going to throw that out. And right now I'm going to walk you through how to install the switch back in place. So it's pretty straightforward. Just take one of the switches, hook the fastener. So these are a little loose, so I'm going to take my pliers here, crimp them a little bit tighter. So we do want a nice snug fit. All right, so it's on there good. We'll do the same thing to the other one. Just give that a little pinch. All right, and then we'll just tuck those wires down in there. And then there's two little springs, plastic springs that fit right down in the hole. And it just snaps down in there. We'll give it a little nudge on that side with a screwdriver. You hear it pop in there. All right, that's all there is to it. Turn it off, and we'll plug it in. And I'm going to mute the sound here so you don't have to adjust your volume. And there it is. All right, so there's how we fixed my air compressor, but yours may not have the switch as the problem. So I am going to show you how to break into this part right here if you want to get inside and look into it in more detail. So anyway, I'll just run a time-lapse video to show you real quickly. And just to give you an overview, basically we disconnect the hoses that I'll show you in more detail. There's two hoses behind this unit. Disconnect the switch, take 4 screws out from the corners of the shroud, and then you can lift this off and look it over. So for my outro, I'll just show you a speed-lapse video of how that works. And anyway, I hope you like the video. If you would, please subscribe to my channel. That'll help me out, and you'll be the first to know when I post new videos. And make sure you click that notification bell, and then please like this video if you liked it. And anyway, we'll see you next time on Life Happens. Let's fix it. Also be careful when you're pulling these out that you don't pull these little rubber grommets out. If you do, it's okay. It's just one more thing to have to put back together. Ask me how I know.